transparency. Somebody said transparency. Now, look on your screen carefully. All the smart contract addresses that we have been listed right here. Now, my activity, or the essence of this activity this morning, is to show which wallets hold the biggest bag as long as this token is concerned. And let's look at the address number 1. It says that this particular holder has over 55.52% of the total token in supply. Gentlemen, I am not dealing with statistics from SHADOWSCRAW website. I am dealing with external liquidity aggregators who go out there to screen all cryptos and give you a report. Now, they are saying the number 1 holder of this token is this wallet address. Now, let's look at something. Let me expand this, and then let's look at something very, very important. Now, I need one of my leaders to unmute his mic and then point out to, this is the token. And first of all, you see it rightly stated here that this is a smart contract, right? Now, look through the list I just posted and tell me which of the wallets, which of the contracts starts with OX9995. It should be part of that list I posted. Can somebody check and confirm for me? Leader Bongi, are you with me on this call?
Yes, I'm here, leadership. It is.
So look through the list of smart contracts I just posted and tell me which of them has this address.
The OX99. It's a staking and reward contract.
Thank you, my leader.
And reward staking contract.
Thank you, my leader. What this data simply means is that the number 1 holder of SAC is the staking contracts. The number 1 holder of SAC is not the developer's wallet, for goodness sake. Which means that majority, over 55% of the tokens in circulation is locked up in our liquidity pool. Some of you don't understand why we can go to a year, 2 years, 3 years, and the token price will remain stable as it is. Today, you and I, we are on fact-finding mission. Let's expose SHADOWSCRAW if the developers kind of have some access to manipulate the market. Right now, let's go to address number 2. So let me close that one first. Let's come to address number 2. Number 2 holder, of course, even without going, it tells you it is the liquidity pool, right? But let's be sure if genuinely we have this contract address in the list of contracts I just posted. Even without going, they are telling you this is PancakeSwap V2, and they put a bank there to tell you that this is our bank. This is where the swapping and other things takes place in. Now, let's be sure, because I have shared the smart contract. Leader, let's do that activity again. Look through the smart contracts and tell me which one has the OX462B.
B30. It's liquidity and bonds liquidity pool contract.
Gentlemen, can you understand the transparency we are talking about? So it is not SHADOWSCRAW just telling you, oh, we have a liquidity pool stake and blah, 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 blah. Are we conversating? Forgive me, today I have to come from this angle and I'm full of surprises on my course. Let's leave it there and let's go to, it will shock you what you find out here. And then if at the end of this call, you don't fall in love with transparency, then you yourself, you are not transparent in nature. Now, let's look at the 3rd holder, a certain address. But look at it. Even looking at all these signs around it should tell you that these are smart contracts. But maybe people still don't believe. There's another wallet holding about 11.64%, right? Who is this guy? Why is he so powerful to have about 11% of the total supply? And then let's go and look at it again. Yet another contract. This contract is OX0DC1. My leader, please check from the list of contracts. Do we know this contract as part of our smart contract? Please check OX0DC1F. Is Leader Bongi in the house, please?
Yes, I'm here, my leader. I'm here. It's a 360 days staking contract.
Beautiful.
Address.
Beautiful. So aside the fact that the liquidity and all that, every activity, the 90 days smart contract, there's 160 days, the 180 days contract, the 360 days, they all have separate smart contracts handling the affairs or the agreement in that segment of the ecosystem. Why is this important? Now let's move on. It is obvious, it's so obvious that all the top 10 holders of the top 9 holders of this token, they are all contracts, right? They are all smart contracts. Now look at something very funny. The total number of holders is about 233,424, right? Now if you take out the top 10, you are left with 233,414 cumulatively, which means that the over 200,000 people remaining in the community, the total token in their wallet is less than is about 1.2% of the total supply. Ladies and gentlemen, that includes personal wallets of developers. So not a single human being can say, I am the whale, that when I sell everything, at the end of the day, the market comes crashing. This is what we call prudent economic management. And let's look at the liquidity providers. So it has been established that not even the owners of this platform have this token in their wallet, and they cannot dump it. Data from chain is showing this. I didn't prepare this. This is not my website. Right now, let's look at the liquidity pool providers. I love this. Now look at something. The addresses and their ranks and how much they control, which means the money in the liquidity pool. Can't these owners just go behind the scenes and empty this wallet's address? After all, it's their platform. They created the platform. Jerry, are you really sure these guys cannot just empty the money in that pool? Now, look at the address that has been ranked as number 1, which is the black hole. We call it black hole or the dead wallet address. Listen to the name. It's a dead wallet address. When you throw ownership of your holdings into this address, it's like a pit. You've thrown your key down in there, and you can't just go in there and get the keys back to unlock whatever you have. The number 1 holder, what it simply means is that the ownership of the funds in the liquidity pool has been burnt permanently. That control thrown over to the dead or the black hole. Maybe you don't want to take my word for it, but thankfully this is not my designs. So to prove that what we are dealing with is on chain, let's go back in here and see if the blockchain, which is the BSC scan or the Binance chain based on which this smart contract is built, can actually confirm that. So sorry, my network is a bit messy, but okay, there we go. Now look at this contract address. Look at this contract address. 000000000 dead, and it tells you the ownership of this fund is renounced or thrown to this wallet address. Let's look at the other holdings it has in there, although none of our business. These are other protocols or other tokens who have decided that, okay, you know what, we want to burn our liquidity and throw it to this smart contract for transparency. And if you go through this list, you are definitely going to find SAC. I'm coming. LP. Give me a minute, please. And this wallet address, which is the dead wallet address, has been in existence for over 5 years. Now, don't get me wrong. SHADOWSCRAW doesn't own this wallet. It is a public wallet that when people want to burn their tokens, or they want to throw away ownership of their project. They don't want to be in total control of their project. They usually throw the keys to this, to mean that, okay, I give up the control and I leave everything for the community to decide, right? So let's come back to, what was I going to do? Okay, let's come back to the second wallet, which is this very wallet, and let's see. I mean, let's use where do we use? Let's use PoolCoin, and to make it so simple for your understanding, I want information strictly related to SAC so that you can easily break it down and understand what we mean. So I still have the liquidity, the smart contract of SAC, and I'm going to paste it here. And oh no, I think I copied something and posted in. Okay, I'm coming. Let me read. Let's go to CoinMarketCap, where I'll be picking the SAC smart token, the smart contract address again. Where's MarketCap? Okay, no problem. I'm coming. Give me a second. So we came right here, and then we look out for SAC and copied the contract address of SAC. Please bear with me. I need to be factual. I need to guide you to understand this very important conversation. SAC. Should be some, okay, here. So SAC, which is part of my watch list. Of course, I do a lot of research and comparison on other projects, as long as I'm involved in something. Why am I coming here? My reason for coming here is just to copy the smart contract of the token. I want you to know that I'm not copying it from SHADOWSCRAW, anything related to SHADOWSCRAW, but from externally neutral grounds. So now let's go to PoolCoin. What I'm going to do is very simple. I'm going to paste the contract address that's copied from MarketCap into PoolCoin. I want the liquidity data scrutinized strictly to that of SHADOWSCRAW. Okay, here we have it. So I'm going to paste this token here. And when I paste, there should be a confirmation that what I'm actually seeking is the SHADOWSCRAW or the SAC. So everywhere I go with this identity, they know which token I am dealing with. So now, here on PoolCoin, what I'm going to do is very simple. I am going to look at the liquidity, holders, the LP holdings, and then let's check the holders. On the other side, they told us there are about 5 holders of this liquidity. And of course, we are going into the Binance chain to look at these holders one after the other. Give it a second, let it load. We'll be ending this conversation in the next few minutes. Please bear with me. And then, yes, here too, it is established that the same dead wallet address, which is the 00000 dead, is the one that has over 98% of the control of the token. Ladies and gentlemen, 3 different sources saying the same figures should tell you that it is the truth. And SHADOWSCRAW doesn't have what it takes to go into this site and cook this. Then we have a second holder which controls about 1.7% of the liquidity. And when you swap the USD, the SAC, there is a 5% fee. Now, this fee is distributed. It's distributed with 2% going to the developer's wallet so that they can use that as means of raising revenue to support the development of the project. About 1.5% also goes to the treasury for backup, and then 1.5% goes to the actual platform holders, which is the node holders. Ladies and gentlemen, the node holders, they also earn 1.5% of the total revenue being generated. And the wallet that handles this fund until it is distributed is here with only about 1.7% off the liquidity pool. Why this? Because one, developers cannot go into this wallet and take money from there to pay for the services or for maintenance, right? Developers cannot take money here when they don't have access to this wallet, because it is a dead wallet, renounced to only release this fund when people actually trade or support, want to swap the tokens from one to another, maybe from SAC to USDT or from USDT to SAC. This is the liquidity that is supposed to keep the token price afloat. And then the third one is a fee to address wallet. This token is on the Pancake Swap, and whenever you transact on the Pancake Swap, fees are generated. Earlier on, we were just talking about the fact that those who provide liquidity, they earn fees. These fees from Pancake Swap must be sent to an address, which will be a smart contract that will rechannel that particular fees back into our liquidity pool for everybody to benefit from it. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we mean by the transparency. Every aspect of the smart contract, even you can sit at home and then look at it. Are these guys really telling you the truth? Can they really pay me? Oh, let me even answer that question before we go. Can they really pay you? As we speak, we are just about 40 days into operations, and look at how much we have in liquidity here. How much we have in liquidity here? Approximately $60 million is locked up in this liquidity, to give you a clue of where we are heading towards in 40 days. So this is the concept called SHADOWSCRAW. Every aspect of this smart contract, you can check it. All these different 153 smart contracts, all performing specific role. On another day, I'm going to take you to how these contracts interconnect and how they communicate. When you stake, the portions that goes to where, which goes to the liquidity pool, which one goes to the treasury, all those aspects of the blockchain. Trust me, on this call, I'm going to walk you through. The idea is to make you understand the ecosystem you are dealing with. In the next few days, our prediction market model will be released, will be launched, and of course, revenue are going to be generated from there. Talking about prediction market, before I end this conversation, I would like to take you to CoinMarketCap. Let's look at some few very, very interesting data on prediction market and why it is a big thing currently in the crypto space or in the financial world. Now, this market allows people to rather take, instead of maybe going to social media to just make your post or make your predictions or opinion, this market gives you the right to take profitable positions on your opinion. In other words, when you take things like forex trading, most forex trading, don't get me wrong, is based on you doing some research and doing some technical analysis and predicting where market is going. After doing all these things, whatever you think will happen, whatever you think will happen, that is your opinion. It is not a general opinion. You think maybe gold is going to spike against the US dollar, so you put your money on gold. You are making a prediction that I think gold is about to rise in price. What happens when gold rises in price? You make profit. When the market decides otherwise and gold rather falls, your money goes, or you make losses until you are liquidated, right? Or until your total trading balance gets to zero and they close your trade. This is you making prediction. What if the prediction you can make is not just related to crypto, stock, and anything, but it can even go beyond, into politics, into art, into entertainment, into AI prediction, into general topics, anything you can think about. There is a market that allows you to go there and express your opinion to make money. Now, this market, ladies and gentlemen, it is interesting what is happening here. Take a look at what we have here. The current World Cup ongoing. a lot of people are actually expressing their interest. Now, look at the categories. First of all, you can actually express your opinion on, from politics to sport to crypto to finance to tech to culture to economy, climate, and all those things. You have ways to actually trade the outcomes of some of these things based on your prediction. Now, when you take this trending topic, for instance, the World Cup, now a lot of people are trading their opinion on who is going to win the World Cup. Ladies and gentlemen, look at the total amount of money being traded here on this particular topic. $3.9 billion. $3.9 billion. This particular poll is being conducted on another, prediction market platform, on Polymarket. Now, how does this relate to what we are doing? The host of this poll, where this trade is happening, the platform on which it is happening, which is Polymarket, ends up charging fees, certain percentage of the total amount traded. So let's say if Polymarket charges 2% of the total volume traded, what it simply means is that 2% of these $3.9 billion has become revenue, raw, pure revenue going to prediction to Polymarket. And so it is an industry that is moving billions of dollars on daily basis. But of course, some of these platforms have their limitations, right? For instance, I cannot just go to Polymarket and create a poll. The poll must be created by a certain group of people, and then they expect that you come and express your opinion, whether you are for or against, right? What if this whole thing can be broken down and made borderless? Allow any crypto user at all, as far as you are willing to pay whatever fees it takes to host a question, you will be given that chance to host your question. You agree with me that what may be of so much importance to me, due to where I am based, my location, may not be as important to somebody else in maybe other countries, like maybe Iraq or maybe Iran or maybe US. For instance, I am in Ghana. Ghanaian election is a very sensitive topic, and those of us living in the country can relate more to it. So when opinions are being shared, some of us are willing to go all out there and also express our opinion and say, oh, I think this party is going to win. Oh, I think our president is doing well. He deserves another 10. Some also say, oh, no, that guy is just there wasting time. It becomes topic I can relate to, and people in my region can more relate to. So when you restrict those creating the platform, they don't have any interest in my country to host polls that will cover my area of interest. So SHADOWSCRAW is aiming to break down this barrier and give that power to anybody, starting from the Asian market, bringing it down to the English, and across the world, everybody having equal rights to go in there and make their opinions or create their posts and invite people to vote on it. How does that bring revenue to us? Any poll that is being traded, certain percentage of the total fees, like you see on your screen, will come to SHADOWSCRAW as revenue. This revenue goes to the treasury. The treasury is what pays you. And it is a multi-billion-dollar industry, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. If I don't even say it on your screen, there is only one poll already talking about billions of dollars. Then you look at others with this about 1.8 million, $1.1 million. Look at this, $12 million. You can scroll down and go on and on and on with several topics from crypto. Let's look at crypto. Funny posts, but millions are being traded on it, right? Now look at something. When you come to the crypto market, in the last 24 hours, over $230 million have been traded on predictions. What price will Bitcoin hit in 2026? Some say 65,000 and above. Others say 70,000 and above, 55,000 and below, and all that. And people are really, putting their, and it is a monthly, poll. And look at it, the volume traded so far is about $46 million. So assuming you own a platform that allows people to trade these huge sums of money on your platform, and you charge 1%, 2% of the money being traded, tell me about sustainability. Tell me, how can they pay you when your stakes reach $10,000 or $20,000? And in any case, history is there to guide us that the protocols that came earlier before us has raised several millionaires, even using the economic model of the liquidity own the protocol own liquidity alone. They have been in business for over 6 years. So if SHADOWSCRAW is moving beyond that and saying that, look, apart from that protocol own liquidity, we want to even step it further, go to the create a prediction market, use that to raise extra revenue to support our operations, and then also create an AI agent that will scan all these things and then advise you on the trend. And then if you are willing to also take advantage or take your active positions to make money, at the end of the day, you take an informed decision to make money. You are happy, we are also happy, and everybody is happy. And you tell me it is not sustainable. This is the platform you are being invited to. Thank you so much. I'd like to pause here and take questions if there are some. So, Leader Bongi, thank you, Leader Yvonne.
Thank
I
you, my
appreciate
leader, for that informative session. As always, leadership. I can see we've got a lot of people here. I see Lion King's hand is up. So, Mr. Lion King, you can unmute your mic, sir. You can unmute.
All right. Thank you, my sister, Leader Bongi. I unfortunately haven't met you, but every time I hear you talk, I get so energetic. I'm like, I need to meet this lady. And I'm always in South Africa. Which part of South Africa are you? I should have some tea one of these days.
I mean, between Joburg and Pretoria, Centurion area.
But you guys are chasing us away. Hope when I come, you don't chase me away. You know.
No, you won't.
Anyway, that's a by the way. Jerry's people have left, and now Jerry's here teaching them how to make money. Eh? Someone said, have they created 300 jobs since 300 Ghanaians left? No.
Yes.
Anyway, guys, that's a by the way. But I just want to let you know that that can also be a poll. Someone can go and predict and say, by this time, all people from Ghana will be out of South Africa. And someone said, no, they will still be there. Others will say they will still be out.
Uganda first, my brother. Uganda first, no Ghana.
The Ugandans they came back without noise. Anyway, guys, I have a few friends here who have basically joined us this morning. First of all, guys, we need to first appreciate one amazing person, my brother Jerry, that I came to understand recently. And we worked together in one project. And he kept teaching us and telling us, guys, be careful. This thing, people are saying they're going to protect it, but let's pray that they actually protect it. And his predictions were right. If he had, let's say, put up a poll, he would have made a lot of money because most people thought it was the first of its kind. We were excited. We were getting paid straight to our wallets, and that excited us. But going forward, most of us learned something. The reason I decided to come and work with my brother Jerry, I knew that it's time for us in the industry to wake up and smell the coffee and actually start learning that we have an image to protect. I've been in the industry 11 years. I will tell you, we have a following, a very big following, and we keep losing the reputation. Why? Because the people following us keep losing money. They keep losing money, and guess what? They keep shedding off. They keep shedding off, and they begin to think we don't understand. Why are we having that? Because there is a certain level of pride certain leaders in Africa have. Everybody in Africa is saying, I want to be a top leader. I want to be. They think by being a top leader, you register under some white guy somewhere. Then you become a top leader. I want to be the 001 of a project. A 001 of what project? What project, really? Anyway, I will tell you, I've been in the industry 11 years. I have not seen a system that is this secure, a system that gives us peace the system that allows us to actually go out there and show our faces freely without fear, because we are protected not by words, not someone saying that we are protected. No, we can actually check it in the system and see that we are protected. Now, this is what I tell people. It's not about trusting people anymore. We have now gone past that. Yes, we have people who trust us. Now, people are still trusting us, but we cannot do that. We can't start trusting people. We have to go into trusting systems now. Let's check them. Like the way my brother here dissects them. He shows you that if this is renounced, the keys have to be banned. Not just someone telling you, oh, the liquidity is locked. If they lock, they can unlock tomorrow. It's as simple as that. So many people are locking liquidity and they're lying to us. But at the end of the day, they unlock the liquidity and do their nonsense. So everything that you need to know, everything that you need for a platform, this is it. 6 years, these protocols have been working. We've been sleeping, but now the time has come. Jerry, thank you for opening my eyes. Every day, I get excited. Every time you're doing this presentation, I get just goosebumps and I'm like, what is this? And I'm like, who? You know, they have blocked 3 of my WhatsApp numbers. Right now, I'm using some other strange numbers. You saw, Jerry, I talked to you with another number. The others have been blocked. Why? I'm over prospecting. Anyway, thank you so much, guys. Those who have made it to this call. Tomorrow we have another call. Please call everybody. My sister, Lida Bogi, you are just amazing. I know.
Yeah,
my brother,
is.
Focus, I'm always disturbing you, but guess what? Soon I will be doing my own presentations. I like it when I'm learning. I'm always writing everything. Otherwise, this is the best call for a Monday morning to start the week. Thank you, guys. Let's go to the next level.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my leader. Let's take it up there. And of course, when you go, of course, with Leader Bongi, you have the permission, man. Go to South Africa, explore South Africa. Even me, I'm going to South Africa. I'm above the noise.
Yes, above the noise, guys. I agree with you. You know why? You know why? Lion King has mentioned something very interesting, about mentality that we have in this industry of network marketing as networkers. People that says, I want to be number one. What number are you? I'm a leader. And the question here is imposed to all of us. You are a leader of what?
Exactly.
Where are you leading, your community? Because in shadow clause, I don't know whether, Jerry, you have seen what I've wrote on my status. I say, it's documentations that beats conversation. Because we have listened to everyone and anyone, listening to them every day, convincing us. Because the model that we have in SHADOWSCRAW hasn't disappointed anyone, but it has empowered everyone that participated. So,
And there are proof.
I'm trying to say, yes, Leader Jerry.
Awesome.
Okay. So what I'm trying to say, guys, is that South Africa is open for our brothers and sisters. We also can actually travel to Ghana, to Uganda, to everywhere. The only thing that is happening currently is an illegal things that are happening and people that are here illegal. When I come into your country, I have to respect the rules and the regulations of your country. So if you're going to come here with having illegal documentation, yes, you have to go to your country and fix that. Then come back. You are welcome. We are a welcoming country.
Okay. Now somebody is asking, how can I withdraw my referral bonus? Oh, that's easy. Oh, come on. That's easy. Not just your referral bonuses, but even your staking rewards. On staking them is very simple. Unfortunately, because time has gone out here, there's a video on how to go about this. And those videos, see, guys, listen, we take so much time to create content that we believe are relevant to you. How to do things, simple things. We put energy into creating 5 minutes video, and then we don't want to waste your data downloading it over and over and over again. So we put it on YouTube for you to actually refer to them and then watch it. 5 minutes to know something shouldn't be hard. You see me talking here on this call, I didn't spend 5 minutes to prepare for this call. I have spent nights when everybody is asleep. I am up digging, so I can empower somebody listening to me. So we put all those content together for you. The link is available there. How to make your withdrawals, both the referral and your staking rewards are put in a 5 minute video. No, we don't understand. Okay, there's one question from Andrews. I'm not sure Andrew is about to ask a question. Definitely he's about to make a contribution. Please, let's take your question, my brother. Good morning to you.
Great morning, dear leader. In fact, people are doing wrong thing. Let me put it that way. You see, when you go to AI and you ask about what is shadow crow, is it shadow crow electing this in a project? AI will give you different thing, and that will throw you off. A lot of people, when you
Yes.
give them a project, oh, let me go and check. Then you go to AI, and AI will tell you, no, the project is this. I don't know anything about Shadow Crew. Shadow Crew don't have this, and that will put them off. So please, when you give the project to somebody, and you say, well, I'm going to make my own research, tell him that when you go to AI, it will give you different thing, and you pack up from the.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, I think that's an important question. Now, research, the word research has been made so common and so light that people think, oh, once I go to ChatGPT and I ask, is Jerry John a good man? And then ChatGPT say, well, I don't know anything about Jerry John. I don't know whether he's a good man or a bad man. But be careful, people who go by this name are naturally like this. Then they take it as factual. Bro, if that is what research is all about, I'll leave it there. So people feel that when they go to ChatGPT, whatever they ask ChatGPT and it comes out with is the gospel truth. Now, you can go to ChatGPT now and even ask him, do you think Donald Trump is a good man? And trust me, it has negative things it will definitely say about Donald Trump at the end of the day. What am I trying to say? Research goes just beyond what ChatGPT writes. In fact, ChatGPT looks out for people's posts, people's opinion online, and then tell you, I think they are not good. They need to give you reference where they are getting the source from. And people get it so twisted. That same tool in your hand, same question, you can twist it and you realize that the response it is giving you is entirely different. Meanwhile, it's the same thing you are talking about. So it is important we come to some of these calls. Let's do it together. ChatGPT doesn't have time to walk you through this. If I take the smart contract of SHADOWSCRAW and say, go and scan the chain and see how many contracts are linked to this, it will throw the question back to you and say, you go here, click on this, do that, do this, paste here, do this, look for this, click that. What it is telling you is that, man, it's your own responsibility to go and fetch those data there. So there are limitations to AI. Don't treat it as, excuse me to say, the Holy Quran or the Holy Bible. Go out there, go beyond what they say, listen to our presentation, ask genuine questions. Don't ask because you want to tarnish somebody's image or you want to score some cheap point, because documentation beats any conversations. On that note, leader focus, if you have anything to add, I think we've taken much of their time. We leave it as it is.
Oh, okay, leaders.
Thank you,
Thank you very
guys.
much. Thank you very much,
guys,
leader.
for yes.
Oh, leader Bongi, continue. I don't have much to say, and I've learned a lot today, going through all the smart contracts that our leader took us through. I mean, every day you are enlightened to know more. You are enlightened to know that when these mushroom website and Ponzi schemes come to you, you can tell them by face that this one is a Ponzi, this one is not going to work. So thank you very much. What I will tell everybody is that just work back to back for 1 year, for 6 months, and you see what will happen to your account. If you cannot travel to the country of your dream, you cannot buy the house of your dream, you cannot buy the car of your dream, you cannot send your kids to the school of your dream. So that is where we are now. Just stick to Shadow Cloud Protocol, and then you see the miracles which will happen. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. We have a wonderful breakfast session today, and I'm sure this session was very, very informative and well articulated. So we shall meet again
but before
tomorrow.
we go, I have a bonus. I want to excite node holders, right? I want to excite node holders by showing you something that I believe is worth, looking into. Now, if you see this wallet address, this is where the node rewards are kept. Hello, I'm going to snitch on them. I'm going to open up things they don't want us to see. I want to excite you with how much we have in. I said we because, of course, I am a node holder, and you see it is attached to our contract anyway. And let's go in there and look at something very, very nice. So far as we speak, we have gathered over 56,000, SAC tokens waiting in that node holding pool, which will be distributed to us in the near future. Hello, that is just a little icing on the cake. And on that note, have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. May your week be great. Go all out there, full of power, full of confidence, and tell anybody SHADOWSCRAW is the way to go. Thank you so much. Have a blast. Bye for now.